Hi, I'm making this video tonight to help out a subscriber as well as my other viewers. Happens to be a veteran from what I understand. Now, I don't always agree with everything with our veterans because of the gaslighting that goes on in the background from the military industrial complex itself, even after operations cease or services cease. That opinion of mine is based on what I see and how veterans who have served in the forces are treated afterwards. From traumatic events, you could say, not treated. There's a lot of gaslighting that goes on by the industrial complex to promote a lot of war and other things of interest by the data organizations, if you can understand where I'm going. There's quite a lot of that going on in gaslighting just to get you to make videos for a platform because they don't want to pay you. Now, in the community with the energy, everybody's expecting everybody to share, but there's a background gaslighting going on to get people to make videos without paying them to do the videos. Now, we want to do an open sharing thing, but some of this stuff by Google is actually a draw on your total existence financially just to keep you going. This is something I've been studying for the last 5 years. Actually goes back quite a lot longer than that on a lot of stuff. But I wanted to point out some things because there's an awful lot of psychological background that goes on with gaslighting and doing the energy research and trying to figure things out. Now, I've had the pleasure of studying psychologists myself. Yeah, that's not just a one-way street there. There's a lot that goes on in their mass control mentality of everything. And they use that data to put into data collection agencies, which kicks back on you as an individual. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving any advice on things, but I wanted to point out some things in here on the medical level of research that gets done in the energy community, because that's primarily what I've been doing. But it goes a lot deeper into a lot of different things. Some people could be talking about the matrix, or that exists. Not on a good level for the individual. Now, there's other sides of things in the medical side that some of the research that we do, like with the high voltage, particularly on an asymmetric or DC level. Now, I've studied Bob Beck's work a long time ago, and there are things that can happen there. Let's say, for instance, someone who smokes. You smoke your normal. Now, if you are doing some experiments, kind of like an electrostatic shock, you will most likely notice that you've had an overdose feeling, like you've smoked too much. The cellular barrier to medications and things like nicotine is broken down, and you'll have an overdose effect. That can also be used to an advantage for medical purposes, trying to reach unobtainable areas with medications. I've done research with Beck a long time ago. Now, I'm not performing any research studies on any subjects without any consent, of course. I'm not playing doctor here. I'm just pointing out what I've noticed from my studies, and it's also some things that you need to be cautious of when you're doing things like with the Tesla coil or Slayer exciter or any other kind of high voltage. From what I understand, roughly around 27 volts and over can have some effects. Maybe that'll help you out in the medical community if there's any viewers out there. I just wanted to point this out and also try to help some people out. It's what I like to do. But I also wanted to say that I'm sharing this not as a requirement. It's a choice for me to share. I don't particularly like having an overly demanding platform in the background, and I'm not talking about the subscribers. I'm talking about the use of data and how your daily life is being manipulated by the background corporate company. Thank you for watching.